Day one journey, episode 1488, being impulsive versus trusting your intuition. So, I just went through sort of an exercise of goal setting in which I saw this idea of motivation. Maybe I'll share the screen here so you can see this. Let's see, goals workbook. Oh, nice. Here you can see live what I'm looking at. So, so I'm seeing this. Your motivation. V times the E divided by I and D. So V is value. Your motivation first is something that's important to you. This is V. E is expectancy, how much you expect yourself to actually reach what you want. And I is for impulsivity. I see it over here on the side. Impulsivity, what distracts you and how you can eliminate distraction. So as bigger as it gets, you have less motivation. This is the I here. Yeah, impulsivity. And if I move it a bit, okay, let's put it back. Impulsivity. Now, I just read the definition of being impulsive, and if I get it here, impulsivity is the tendency to act without thinking. So that's interesting. So now I do trust my intuition. I want to trust my intuition. So this is sometimes also act without thinking. But what's the difference? Well, for me, I think being impulsive, or maybe the thing that I don't want, is to be a slave to my emotions. Yeah. Right now, I feel angry, and I do what I do just because I feel angry. Yeah, I don't want to act based upon my feelings. It doesn't mean that I want to ignore them, but I do want to act based on my principles. Yeah, my code of conduct, how I, yeah, what are my principles, the things that I decided about my behavior. Yeah. I don't want to let my momentary emotions dictate what I do, especially in the long term, especially in the bigger picture, but also in the small things. Yeah. So right now, again, it doesn't mean that I want to ignore my feelings. So let's say I'm feeling sad right now. Well, I can be conscious about that and act accordingly. So I can let it affect what I'm doing, but I don't want it to dictate what I'm doing. Yeah, if that makes sense. If I'm getting angry right this second, I don't want that to linger into other things that I do, unless I choose to do so. So I think this is being impulsive. Yeah. So I don't want to be impulsive in that sense. But on the other hand, if I do want to trust my intuition. My intuition is my understanding. It's me understanding It's me understanding the situation. For example, without thinking too much. Yeah. So I'm entering a room. Something happens. It doesn't feel right. I can trust my intuition and just go out, or just be a little bit more suspicious. So I do want my intuition to guide me sometimes. And this is why I distinguish between this and just being impulsive. Yeah. Which both has to do with acting without thinking. So this is my take on this, on that. Have an amazing day, day one. See you tomorrow.